YouTube, what's going on? Coming in with a pickup video. Couple pickups. I got more pickups than this, but I've been trying to see what the quality of these Jordans coming, especially ones that a lot of people skipping on or sleeping on, whatever you want to say. Of course, the fives released last week, the week before last, I'm not sure, probably last week. Foot Locker pickup. Tell by the tag here. And my size 10. These were called the Space Jams, or they were called everything, whatever. And then they started called Pro Stars. If you're a 90s kid, 80s baby like myself, you know that Pro Stars was a cartoon with Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson. One of the best athletes in the world, in my opinion, Bo Jackson. And I guess that's where they came up with the color scheme from, but I'm not sure. But that's the only thing I can think of as Pro Stars is that from that cartoon back in the 90s. Just not a bad shoe. That green really makes it pop in the infrared. I have seen customs of these, which was pretty dope, which they took this right here and took the green and painted the same as the infrared and put the speckling throughout it. And then I seen some with that black. Continue the black throughout here. And then put I want to say gray speckling on it. Either way, dope concepts I seen. Not a bad shoe at all. Because other than this green on the shoe, that's the only green that's up there is this green. So the tongue would look good with anything. So I wouldn't mind seeing, like how the speckling is on the tongue right here. Along this whole midsole would have been alright. I think back in the day I actually had some elephant print replicas. Like in 2006 or 5. It's like the whole shoe. Not the whole shoe, but like right here on these panels right here. It was elephant print. And up here on the upper part was elephant print. It was just like some same elephant print that's on the threes. And pretty dope. It seemed like a lot of those shoes that were replicas back in the day, people are making them into customs out of a authentic shoe. I think a lot of these guys are starting to sell unauthorized authentics with the custom touch on it, because there's no sense in getting a shoe on release date and you could potentially resell a shoe for $120 more than what it's worth, and then you just go ahead and slap some paint on it and think someone's supposed to pay extra. But hey, people do what they want to do with their own money. Everybody knows the Jordan box comes with a Nike right here printed onto the box. So be cautious of how you buy or who you buy your shoes from. Particularly people resell or everyone's that get early shoes and won't tell you what you buy. Like myself, I don't have a problem with unauthorized shoes as long as you pay the good price for them. Because sometimes you get the same quality that the factories are putting out on the authentic side, and most of the time they come from the same factories. It's kind of like when you building a house and you got a lot of strap material. When you take some of the material and you just start building another house with it. The same thing with these shoes. But you got poor construction. I'm looking for the receipt for these Jordans, Jordan 5s. Can't find the receipt. But I paid about $148 for those, for the 5s. Here's what I paid for the 13s that dropped today. $148 again, so I try to stay in the price range. Around $150. Try to get shoes below retail, man. These just like the playoffs, cut down without the gold jump, man. So this is a dope shoe, man. I also just think about painting this black to make it like the Dirty Bread. But probably won't even get to wear these. Got a deployment coming up, so won't be having any vids dropping from me unless I get some real exclusive stuff from where I'm going. Size 10. Now, a lot of people probably didn't cop these right away till they seen them in hand. I know I was in Finish Line picking these up. A lot of people was calling the store asking did they have them. I started to buy 2 or 3 more pairs just for the fact that people are asking for them. guess everyone sees somebody with them, or a friend or a buddy. I always want to be like them. So being an individual, just if you like the shoe, go ahead and buy it. Which 13 low is not a bad looking shoe. I actually wanted the Hornets, but I didn't. I think I had to work that weekend. They dropped, so I'm not really pressed about getting those right now. But I'm pretty sure when they drop, and not when they drop, when people get tired of them and the value goes down, you know, I'll get them for a good price. This shoe pretty clean, and I know I'm doing all my rotations on it, trying to see if there's any glue. And there's no glue on this shoe that I can see. Cause normally Jordan Brand's notorious for leaving glue like around this edge. Right here, you see glue built up on it. And around this pod right here, be glue. But not bad at all. Let me put the other shoe too. Cause I didn't even look at them in the store. I spoke too quickly. Just one slight flaw. I don't say flaw, but right there. And they can be, yeah, it's just glue. It's no scuff. It's not a scuff. I know when I was talking to a guy in line today, he said he wouldn't got those midnight blue fives, the pre-grapes, or whatever you want to call them. He said he tried them like last size 10, and they had a scuff on them. I said, wow. And this shoe is totally, it's like they got two different people making each shoe. Like you got a left shoe factory, right shoe factory. Look at that. Glue built up all over this shoe. So you got one good shoe, and you got one shoe that was like, oh well, fuck it, I'm just trying to keep up with the guy beside me. And judging by the box, you would have thought it was a UA. Came from China, but they came from Finish Line. Some of this stuff I can't make up. Got a Nike stamp and everything. A lot of these boxes like this done come with the quality check sticker inside of the new Jordan Black box. I think most of the traditional regular boxes, they normally put a quality sticker inside the box. I don't know what's the difference, but hey. Alright, YouTube. Thanks for checking out my video. Peace.